New update, new cookies. We got Brie cheese cookie and Camembert cookie. I don't know why Camembert doesn't have cheese in his name because he is also a cheese. You know what they have both in common? They're both soft, creamy French cheeses. I got them both to power 6. I unlocked all their moves. I'm gonna find all the best combos for you. I'm gonna also be showcasing the cookies. We're gonna start with Camembert Cookie. His attack has 3 charges. It does 218, but each charge has about 5 fists he throws. So it's 218 per fist that you hit out of the 1 charge you use. With a total of 1090 for 1 attack, so 3 of those would end up being 3270. For a bruiser, he's very well rounded. He's very consistent in 1v2s. Aim your shots and don't spam. And there's a thing in this game where when you dash too close to a wall, it's just gonna eat up your dash. Well, because you're required to fight close combat, you're gonna run into this problem a whole lot. It just needs to be fixed. Now, when we look at the specials, we have Enforcer's Pursuit, Enforcer's Charge, and Enforcer's Rage. For the Pursuit one, obviously that just does movement speed. The next one is your typical shield dash. The next one increases your attack. This one was the one that I chose initially, but it just raises my attack from 218 to 239. I've tried every combination of every ultimate and dash, and I've come to the conclusion that Enforcer's Charge, giving you the 10% shield, is actually more effective during a fight than all the other ones because you have higher survivability and you get to brawl more. For the ultimates, we got Purge Begins, Execution Begins, and Final Judgment. With Purge Begins, you dash forward, rooting your opponent to the ground and slapping them up a couple of times before you release them. You are not immune to damage during this, so don't try to tank a cherry bomb, okay? There's a mechanic where if there is a character like Cherry Cookie or Melon Soda Cookie, you know their dashes send them flying in the air. You can actually catch them mid-air with this ultimate. They can't move, but they're still gonna go flying and land wherever they were gonna land previously. Now for Execution Begins, you dash forward, hitting your opponent with a giant fist, stunning them for 1 second, also knocking them back. This knockback is conveniently just barely out of range of you, so I have been in so many circumstances where I hit somebody with this ultimate and I cannot catch them after I hit them. My favorite thing about this ultimate is catching Ginger Brave when he's in his ultimate running around. And that's the thing with Camembert Cookie. Every single one of his ultimate is a grab, a stun, or a knock-up. This man has the ability to cancel any ultimate that he sees. If you have an ultimate like Melon Soda Cookie where he can just grab you out of it immediately, if you're Ginger Brave and you're running around, I can just grab you out of it immediately, stun you out of it. My go-to build right now is Enforcer's Charge and Execution Begins because I can lure people into a false sense of security. I finish this dark choco cookie off when a medallion cookie comes out of the bushes. He has his ultimate. He's gonna try to burst me down. I walk in one direction to the side to avoid his ultimate. I successfully dodge it, and now our HP is closer. He's getting more desperate. He needs to destroy me now, but little does he know I have more HP in my back pocket and an ultimate that is just coming off of cooldown. The last one is Final Judgment. Unlike the previous 2, this one can actually hit multiple targets. It knocks them up for half a second and silences the first one you hit. And you're CC immune the whole time, so you might be able to dodge an Ice Pop Cookie's ultimate. You could also dodge Red Velvet Cookie's grab. The charge up before the rush kind of leaves you vulnerable for a couple of seconds. You might be CC immune, but you're definitely not damage immune. I don't like this ultimate for him because you're going to be targeting multiple cookies with this ultimate to slam onto. But the thing is you're putting yourself on a bunch of cookies. You're gonna get burst down more often than not. Unless you have Enforcer's Charge to give you that shield, but they're just gonna use their dash to chase after you and you're still kind of done for. It's clear to me that Enforcer's Charge and Emperor's Rage is the best build for him right now, unless they tweak a couple of things. Who knows, other things might work better for you. I encourage you to go play him. The other new cookie is Brie Cookie, okay? She's kind of very powerful, very broken, very meta. Let me break it down for you. She has a basic attack of 1001. She can fire 6 times, bringing her damage to a total of 6,000. That is a freaking ton of damage. But get this, she has a special ability that refunds 2 of her bullets bringing her total damage up to 8,008 damage, which is absolutely bonkers, Now we're gonna look at Brie Cookie's special abilities. She has stunt kick, counter kick, and power kick. Obviously, stunt kick stuns someone for half a second, which is enough to let you get off one attack. Counter kick, which slows them, and it kind of does this scoop thing, so I think you can interrupt ultimates with it. Power kick is my favorite because it refunds 2 ammo, and it allows me to do more damage. More damage means I can survive encounters with cookies that have more HP than me, like Medallion Cookie. Even Gingerbrave Cookie has about 7,000 HP at level 6. Now onto her ultimate, she has Grand Curtain Call, Cruel Curtain Call, and Ruthless Final. With Grand Curtain Call, you summon a bunch of guys to block projectiles. They're invincible, so they can block any projectile that hits them unless it's one that goes through things, like Chili Pepper's ultimate. Cruel Curtain Call does the exact same thing, but it reduces their movement speed by 20% and makes them vulnerable by 5%. Cruel Curtain Call is the only one you should be using on her in my opinion. Grand Curtain Call does 2,000 less damage and doesn't have the added benefit of having movement speed reduction and the vulnerability. Ruthless Final only summons one bodyguard and it fires a big projectile with a huge AoE, but that's about the only thing good about it because it's locked at the distance it's at. You can go a little farther, but you can't go closer to you. So if you have someone close to you, there's no way out of it. You have to use your dash. But why would you put yourself through that when you can use Cruel Curtain Call and just make them slow and take more damage? The most optimal build with Brie Cheese Cookie is stunt kick and power kick. It really doesn't matter. It just depends on if you want to shoot more or stun the person in front of you. Otherwise, the only ultimate you should be using is Cruel Curtain Call. Thank you for watching and keep an eye out for new videos. Bye.